Sup, my dudes, Valk here. And today I'm going to be showcasing off the evolved Akaza. I seem to be missing a unit. Who am I missing? I'm missing Haruka Rin. I guess she decided to run away. But we're going to be using Akaza today. You can see I have no dupes in Akaza. I do have Deadeye on him, so he's going to be doing some pretty good damage. He has a pretty unique AoE, which is really interesting. I want to show you guys that. But first off, his passive. He reduces the time of status ailments by 33%, damage plus 11% with each attack received up to 33%, gains the ability Compass Needle, damage and range plus 30%, and immune to stun while Compass Needle is active. So yeah, he becomes a beast as time goes on, and he is a very good unit in my opinion. I don't think he's going to be cracking the meta or anything. As much as I like Akaza, I have to be kind of blunt in this. And the fact that I just don't think he's ever going to reach, like, insane standards. I don't think he's ever going to reach, like, crazy highs. I just think he's going to be a really good, solid unit. And that's kind of where I think he's going to shine. So let's go ahead. Let's set up our farms and go from there. We're going to take a bit just over here, just way in the back, just to set everything up. Set this up, and I think we upgrade our farms right away here. And there's also a new farm. I don't think I'm going to do a showcase on him, but you're going to see me use him here because you're going to see me use him in every video because you're going to be using 2 farms for basically everything. So, yeah, that's just kind of how it's going to go. Alright, so we're just waiting on the second wave. Once the second wave hits, we will be good to go. Alright, so we're going to go here, upgrade that, and we're going to place 1 Vegeta right here, and then go right back to our farms. Alright, we have this one here, this one here, this one at 18. I think we're going to have enough to upgrade once the wave ticks. So we're just going to wait on the wave to tick. Leave this 1 Vegeta here to defend for us for a little bit, and we'll be good to go. So, yeah, that's all we're doing. We're just waiting on this wave to tick, and we're going to go from there. Alright, so next we're going to do this. Upgrade. Yeah, we could have placed him, but we're a little too slow. Because we're too slow, we just wait a little bit longer. So yeah, we're just going to wait on this next tick over, and the next tick we get, we're going to be able to go ahead and upgrade again. And we're just going to keep upgrading and get our farms up. And the second we get all of our farms up, we're going to be able to full send on an Akaza, and I'll be able to show you guys exactly what all he can do. I haven't figured out yet exactly how to best utilize his really unique AoE. You'll see here in a bit. Haven't figured out yet exactly how to best utilize it. But I'm sure with enough playtime I'll figure it out. And it's Akaza, so I'm definitely going to learn and figure out exactly what makes him really good. So we're going to go from here. Because like I said, I do think he's actually a pretty good unit. Like, I'm not capping when I say that. I genuinely do believe he's actually a really solid unit. So yeah, we're just going to be going and going here and then going from that. Tengen though, I do know a lot of people are going to ask me Akaza versus Tengen. Tengen, I do know, is full AoE, and that does help a lot in something to consider whenever you're debating which unit you want to go for. So you just have to figure out what you value more, really. Akaza just has really good damage, and he's cheap for what he offers. While Tengen is full AoE, and I don't know Tengen's DPS, but I do believe I was told he was cheaper full AoE than Igris. So while Igris has crazy damage, which I know Igris got nerfed, but Igris is still very good. I'll make a video going over the nerfs in a bit. Exactly what they do, exactly why they're impactful, and what do they mean. So we're going to go here, we're going to upgrade this. And then this, and now we're just going to wait. Place another Vegeta down just in case. Doesn't look like we're getting kind of close. And we're going to then start showcasing off Akaza. Now do keep in mind Akaza is 4 placement, so you really don't want Monarch on him. You really don't. I got Deadeye on him. I think Deadeye is pretty good because almost everything he does is multi-hit because he's the punchy punch man. Almost everything he does is multi-hit, so he's able to absolutely shred with Deadeye. So I think Deadeye's really good on him. But I think Ethereal might be his best one. I think Ethereal might be his absolute best trade, but we'll see. So I'm going to put him right here, and very specifically, you'll see why here in a bit. So he starts off on placement 2.47k with a 7.4 SPA 23 range. Decent, nothing crazy, with a really bad AoE. Like, to be completely fair, this AoE on placement is bad, but because he has Deadeye, you can see he's multi-hit on placement, and he's able to crit each hit and do pretty good damage. So next, we're going to go up to the next one. The next move is Collapse. And you can see the AoE does, in fact, get bigger, but he's still kind of because now he goes to single hit. This is what I was talking about, is some of his moves are single hit, which really negates the effectiveness of Deadeye. Deadeye, you really want multi-hit units. So next up is Disorder. Now, Disorder is one of his really good moves, because you can see Disorder does a ton of hits. It does a ton of hits, and because of that, it's able to shred a bunch of damage with Deadeye and just do crazy, crazy damage output. Like, let's see if we can see all the hits go through. See all the hits? See all the, like, that is a ton of multi-hits. Shields do not exist against that. So next up, we have the active Compass Needle. So now what Compass Needle does, damage and range plus 30% and immune to stun while Compass Needle is active. So you hit it, it's a cooldown of 60 seconds, and I believe it lasts for 30, I want to say, or 20. It either lasts for 30 or 20 seconds. But you can see how much damage he's doing now per hit. He's doing a ton of damage per hit. 11k and 14.7k. So now we're going to do his final move that he's going to get, which is Annihilation. And you can see it is this interesting pill type thing. So now I want to see, is it single hit or multi-hit? I can't tell. I can't tell if this is single hit or multi-hit. I think it's just single hit. Because, yeah, he's doing 11,056, so he's doing 500 more damage with... Ain't no way he's only doing 500 more damage with the crit damage. Huh. No, was that multi-hit? I really can't tell. I really can't. 13... Yeah, that was a 1,300 hit there. Doesn't seem very consistent with the crit, but yeah. 11.76k, and then with Compass Needle... You can see he gets up to 16k with Compass Needle. So I imagine with Monarch, he's going to absolutely pop with like crazy, crazy damage and hit really, really hard. But this is what I was talking about, like Ethereal is probably his best one because he is 4 placement. That's something really big to consider. Because you can see by his sell amount, he's relatively cheap. He's only 20k on sell. So that means he's like, what, 60k total to max? It's really relatively cheap compared to other units. So yeah, here we have him on 4 placement. So, we're going to go here, and we're just going to full send another one, and we're going to get this yet again. And this is kind of like my favorite upgrade to stop at, is this one right here. Simply because you can see exactly how much he gets out of everything. And he's able to fully utilize Deadeye, he's able to fully utilize everything at this upgrade right here, specifically. So yeah, you can see, bop, 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 bop. He does a lot of damage from this multi-hit, and the SPA is down, everything's lower, and it's not, he only gets 0.4. Yeah. He gets a ton of damage out of the multi-hit, like a ton. So we're going to do this, we're going to upgrade to here. I'm actually genuinely curious how much more damage it is. We're going to leave this on auto. This one was showcasing for a little bit, so we're going to leave you on auto as well. And we're just going to like compare after a little bit. But next, we're going to put down the Haruka Rin. We're going to see exactly what he looks like with the Haruka Rin buff. We're going to do this, and as the waves go on, we'll get a better idea of everything. Vegeta actually made it all the way to the back. So, let's do this, do this. Alright, that'll kill that Vegeta. So now we can focus on all of this. Auto. That. Yep. Because, like I said, I genuinely do want to see what his attack and stuff gets up to whenever he's doing everything. So, yeah, you can see it went down and it was still over it. So, wait, let me see exactly how long this timer is, too. We're going to kind of chill out on everything. Now, his, like, the range is just so good from this. So we're going to keep an eye on that. We're going to watch and see whenever he loses it and go from there. Because I do want to see what he looks like fully buffed up by Haruka Rin. So we are going to be checking that out as well. Alright, so 20 seconds. It's still up. So is it 25-second duration? It is. It's a 25-second duration. Yeah. 25-second duration, so it's realistically a 35-second downtime. I've never really liked passives like that because I like to have like 100% uptime on stuff. So whenever you look at it, it looks really overpowered. Like, it looks really good, 33% damage and range. But it's really nothing like super, super, super crazy. How much are we looking at with the crits from the other placements? 17.47k. Sheesh. He has that up, doesn't he? He does. Huh. Crit seems to kind of like just work sometimes and hit really hard. Like that, 25k. Did you see the 25k? It's absolutely crazy damage at times. But yeah, another thing to note about these pills too. I call it a pill, but I think it's like Stadium AoE. But the other thing to note about the pill AoE is whenever he attacks, you can see the pill moves him. So he actually has like a moving line AoE. It's actually pretty sick, in my opinion at least. So he should be at 1.4, 1.1. Okay, so he's not there yet. Soon though. Soon we're going to be max buff, and we're going to get a good look at what Haruka Rin offers. So we're going to be chilling here. And yeah. So we're just waiting on the final Haruka Rin buff to go from there. Like I said, I don't think it's gonna be the best unit on the best unit to have like Monarch on, simply because Monarch is going to limit him to 1 placement whenever he's 4 placement. That's kind of one of his big strengths, is the fact that he's good damage on 4 placement. And 2, it's going to make it so basically, yeah, we got this now, so we can see how high you can get. 52 range and 17.76k. That's really damn good. Like, you can see how much damage he's doing on crits now. 33k crits. He hits like an absolute freight train, dude. Yeah, 33.5k crits. Yeah, no, he's an absolute monster. But basically, with him, like, with Monarch on him, yes, you get, like, really high damage. I'd believe you would, at least. Because you're getting, like, what, 40-something K? But you're losing the fact that he's 4 placements, so you're losing on damage on that. I think Ethereal is going to be his best option because the SPA down whenever he has such high SPA at the end. So minus 20% SPA is going to be really big, because it's going to be almost, what, almost 2 whole seconds? It's going to be really, really good SPA reduction, resulting in much, much higher DPS. As far as Solar goes, Solar's not really like too necessary because he has good range whenever he's maxed out and has this buff active. But with Solar, I can see you reaching like 60 range, which is really, really good. But I just think the 20% damage as well as the 20% SPA reduction from Ethereal might be the best option. Other than that, Deadeye is really, really good on him as well, because you can just see how hard these crits hit. They hit really, really, really damn hard. He's got to be multi-hit, because you can see like little baby hits. Yeah, nobody's still, like, doing the multi-punch upgrade, right? Oh, you are. Okay. So that's where it's coming from. Alright. So maybe he's not multi-hit. Let's watch. Yeah, I don't think he is multi-hit here. I think he's just single-hit per each enemy. Yeah. But he hits like an absolute freight train. Anyways, that's Akaza. I think Akaza is really, really good. Do I think he's worth the effort to Evo? I think his SPA is a little bit high whenever you finish him up, meaning you have to utilize all 4 placements, which kind of goes against what he wants to do as a cheap unit, because in order to make up the SPA, you really want to try to utilize all 4 placements. So it does kind of counteract the fact that he's supposed to be really good cheap damage, and whenever you're thinking about spending as much as you would for multiple Akaza placements, you're probably better off just running like Igris or something like that anyways. But I do like Akaza a lot. I'm going to use him just because I'm a big fan of the character. And the pill AoE is really, really cool. I think the pill is actually dope in the way it works. Let's see if we can pick who's going to like attack with the next pill. Yeah, see this pill AoE? It's super sick. And the fact that it moves forward, it gives him really, really good coverage, like deceptively good range, because the pill can and will reach outside of his range, which is really good. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.